Oh, you're there. Gosh, you scared me. Right? What price elasticity of demand. Okay, right. So 15 minutes? Yeah, it should be enough. So price elasticity of demand, it tells us, what does it tell us? Well, let me put the title up. So price elasticity of demand. It tells us how responsive demand is to a change in price. So it's always good to know the formula for it. So to calculate price elasticity of demand, PED, we need the percentage change in quantity divided by the percentage change in price. Percentage change in quantity divided by percentage change in price. So just remember, our denominator here is price. How is quantity reacting to price? So therefore, price goes at the bottom and quantity at the top. I'm not sure how clear that is there. Okay. Yes. Why is it important? Because when we looked at the demand curve, we saw that there was a negative relationship and it was downward sloping. But we want to know how sensitive people are to this change in price. Are they very sensitive? Are they not that sensitive? So the PED will tell us how sensitive they are to this change in price. So if they're not very sensitive to the change in price, then you can probably put the price up and the quantity demanded will decrease, but it'll decrease less than proportionate to the change in price. So you might as well keep increasing the prices. And this happens to be what happens to inelastic products. So products that have a result which is less than 1, ignoring the symbol. So 0.5 minus 0.3. Anything less than 1, ignoring the symbol, will be inelastic. And that's because they have the percentage change in the quantity demanded is less than proportionate to the change in price. So they're not that sensitive to price. On the other hand, if the result of our PED is 1 or more, then it is elastic. Elastic. And what that means is that the quantity demanded is, or the demand for the quantity is very sensitive to price. So the change in the quantity demanded is more than proportionate to the change in price. So therefore, the reason they're buying the product is very much due to the price. This could be because there is a competitive market and there's a lot of substitutes, and they're buying it because the price is competitive compared to other businesses that are offering a similar product. So there's a variety of reasons, but it's price elastic if price is the main reason why they're buying that product, because other than compared to other factors. So let's look at a few diagrams. We have price, we have quantity. Now, if it's downward sloping, then our result is going to be negative. So out of the PED result, if the result is negative, which will be in most cases, you know that the relationship between price and quantity is negative to start with. Second, if it's sort of that at a 45-degree angle, so to speak, then you know the relationship is 1, so it'll be elastic, because it seems that any change in price will be proportionate to a change in quantity. So that relationship is a relationship of 1. So that's what the angle of the line will look like. On the other hand, if it veers more towards being vertical, something like this, then that would be inelastic. Let's see why. let's see how sensitive they are to a change in price. P1, P2, so it's an increase in price. And we see that Q1, now we got Q2. So we can see that an increase in price has caused a decrease in the quantity demanded for the product. However, the change in quantity is less than proportionate to the change in price. You can just see it. Look at that difference compared to this tiny difference. So even when they increase the prices, the quantity demanded reduces, but not by much, only by a little bit. So the quantity demanded is less than proportionate to the change in price. So in this instance, we're likely to have something in the lines of, if this is more than proportionate, we can say it's an increase of, I don't know, 30% in price, and that will cause a decrease. That looks like minus 10%. And we can put that into our equation, and let's find the result. So the equation says quantity divided by price. So quantity minus 10 divided by percentage change in price plus 30. And again, minus divided by plus, the minus that tells us is downward sloping. And then we divide 10 divided by 30. Take away the zeros, 1 divided by 3. Where's the mathematician when you need one? Yes, just as I expected, I was testing you out. 0.333 recurrent. So 0.33 recurrent. So we're going to use 2 decimals, and then we're going to put this sign at the top just to state that it's recurrent. So this tells us that the PD is minus 0.33 recurrent. So this is an example of a product that is inelastic. So it could be inelastic because there's no other options. So let's say you go to a hotel and you think the price is too high, but guess what? There's no other hotel around, so you end up paying that high price for the hotel. So that's because it's inelastic. Another reason things could be inelastic, it could be that there's brand loyalty. Someone could be very loyal to a particular brand, and hence even when the prices go up, they still buy from that particular venue or from whoever the seller is. Other reasons could be that someone else is paying for it. So if you look at those first class tickets on the train, on the airplane, it's usually people don't pay themselves. It's the business who is paying for them. So hence they have these really high prices, which they're charging not the person who is on the plane, but the company is paying for their flight tickets. So someone else is paying for this. So we have a variety of reasons why things could be inelastic. So it could be, again, brand loyalty, no substitutes, strong product differentiation, someone else paying for it. So those could be reasons why a product could be inelastic. Let's look at the opposite. Fetch my marker. Quantity, price, and this one is elastic. So it's going to be, the result is going to be more than one or more, ignoring the sign, the symbol. Right. So we look at an increase in price from P1 to P2, and we can see the quantity demanded decreases. But you can see just from looking at the diagram, the big difference here, between both, the change in price is very small compared to the change in quantity. So we can give it a figure here, right? So it's an increasing price of plus 10%. The price increases by 10%, and the quantity reduces but it has to be more than proportionate to that. You look at that plus 10. So this looks like maybe twice as much. So it's reducing by minus 20%. So this is a product that they decided to increase the price, and suddenly they found out that the hard way that more than proportionate was the quantity that stopped buying this product. So that tells us that elastic products are the demand is mainly driven due to the price. And if you increase the price, seems like they're going to go away and your overall revenue is going to drop. So probably not a good idea to increase prices. This could be because it's a competitive market. Maybe you buy something in a corner shop and you figure out that the price is higher this time. So you go to another corner shop. There's a lot of other options available. So we put those figures into our equation to find out. So we have a percentage change in quantity divided by percentage change in price. In this case, quantity is going down by minus 20%, and the price is increasing by 10. So 20 divided by 10 is 2,